Greg Berg here, Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District, giving you the conservation news update from the Wade Park Field Office. First thing I want to make you aware of it is Septic Smart Week. You might say, what is Septic Smart Week? Well, it is a recognition of pollution prevention relating to septic systems. Many of the listeners probably have septic systems out in the listening area or listening neighborhood, and things that you can do to prevent pollution and maintain your septic system. And why might you maintain your septic system is a few things. Saves money. It protects your property value, which goes back to that money thing again. It also maintains a healthy environment around your property and your neighbors, or any leaching that might happen, especially into groundwater if you have a well. And environmentally, any runoff that might happen from a polluting septic system or a non-conforming system that might run off. Things that you can do periodically is to pump your septic system. Generally, they consider that every 2 to 3 years, and to inspect it for any leaking or leaching that you might see, especially to the ground surface. You might say, how can it save me money by doing that? Well, if you pump it and maintain it regularly, you can prevent yourself and obviously create longevity for the system and not have to put one in quite so frequently, which can be costly. So again, it's Septic Smart Week. Good thing to maybe take a look at. A little bit easier to get at and think about when it's nice out this fall versus in the winter. The next thing I wanted to bring up is safety. In and around a lot of the farms, or just in general this fall, especially going into harvest season, just to maintain a safe environment and safe with all the equipment that is running or operating during harvest season. The other thing that relates to harvest is with all the rain that we had earlier this year, and even some of the events we've had recently with some of the downpours, there's quite a bit of active erosion that is some seen and unseen out in the fields. And so it's a safety concern, but as well it's an environmental or water pollution concern. We'd like to look at those with you as landowners if you identify them in your fields or in other areas on properties out in those rural areas. So if you identify some erosion problems, washouts, things that happen from some of these heavy rain events during the season, please give us a call at the Conservation Office or stop in if you get a chance. We have a sign-up form for interested property owners and projects, and we'd be glad to take a look at it and see what we can plan out for practices on the landscape and farm management techniques that might prevent this from happening in the future. If you need the Conservation Office information, you can go to the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District website. You can call the office at 320-251-7800, extension 3, and just check it out that way. Again, this is Greg Berg. I'm with the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District, and that's your conservation news update for